Yo, welcome in, fellas. My name's Sweet Phil. If you are new to the channel, now they actually announced here the PTR 2.6 along with the new Runewords and when it is going to be coming. When's the first time we're going to be able to try it? And I'm not going to go ahead and bear the lead, try to hide it from you. It's right here. Our first testing period for 2023 PTR 2.6 will go live on January 24th at 10 a.m. PST. It will conclude January 31st at 10 a.m. PST. So the main thing they're going to be testing here and focusing our testing on these 8 new rune words, but don't leave just yet. Make sure you stick around. There's actually something crazy interesting coming later in this post that you're going to want to see. Trust me. So the 8 new rune words right here. We've got a full list. We've gone over them a little bit in different videos, and a lot of people, others do too. So I'm just going to super quick go over them. Bulwark here, all these different ones for the Helm all have Shale Io, and then they have a different rune at the end. You see Shale Io on Bulwark, Shale Io, and then Tal on Cure, Shale Io Ort on Ground. They have a lot of the same stuff, except for Bulwark here has a couple different things like the life and things like that. This one has a physical damage reduced. The other ones have, like this one's got poison resistance and poison length reduced on Cure, but this stuff is all going to be the same for all of the different items, and we can get a full grasp on the different ranges here as well. 75 to 100 on the defense, and etc, etc. The resistances roll 40 to 60 on that. So these different ones here between Cure, Ground, Hearth, Temper here, and are all the same for different helmets. So those are those ones. Just quickly going over these because there's a bunch of different videos, and I've done videos on them in the past. Hustle goes in any weapon and armor. So there you go. You can throw it in even like bows, different mauls, different hammers, different swords, whatever you want to. So it's a little bit different based upon the weapon and the armor, depending on the main thing here. Important about this one is a 5% chance of burst of speed in a weapon, which is going to be incredibly interesting on something like a Boazon, being able to proc it reasonably fast because you're striking so fast. And then also up here, we've got the run walk 50% on the armor is the most noteworthy thing there. Along with it does have an increased attack speed. So it's kind of like a stealth, but for a melee character, essentially, kind of, sort of. So there's that. Mosaic is a claw that takes a maul and a gull. 25% chance that the finishing move does not consume charges. A lot of people said they want that bumped up a little bit higher, which I suppose I'd agree. I'm not much of a martial art assassin expert personally, but I think that is probably accurate. Metamorphosis is going to be incredibly interesting. That uses the Cham rune. They do want to find more uses for that Cham rune, so you cannot be frozen on your helmet with that Cham rune. So you can put this in class-specific items, such as the Druid Helm probably would be the most common because it has this Mark of the Wolf, a completely new mechanic for Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Resurrected here. Mark of the Wolf and Mark of the Bear. Essentially, you have this now for 180 seconds, depending on if you strike a monster while you're in werewolf form, you get this right here. Bonus attack rating, max life. And then if you strike a monster while you're the bear, you'll get 25% attack speed and 25% chance of crushing blow, and finish physical damage reduced by 20% right here. So in that, they're trying to get you to kind of go back and forth between bear and between wolf. Bear, wolf, so you keep those procced up. It's kind of the idea. It does add some other stuff down here, which is pretty good. Shape-shifting skills for 5, and obviously you can kind of be frozen, a little bit of all res, stuff like that. But we'll move down past that now after that quick explanation. I'll link in the description so you can take a full look at everything in more detail if you would like. So PTR focused and detail. We'll just go ahead and skip past the main part here because it says, during the new rune words and stuff like that. But this paragraph right here is one of the more interesting ones because we are testing the 8 new rune words. Desire on spicing up the new ladder meta and giving players additional tools for their new builds to life. The new rune words are only a portion of the content arriving with patch 2.6. Stay tuned for what else is coming from the patch officially releases. Now that's interesting. What does that mean? Is there some other sort of, are they tweaking this thing, that thing, tweaking skills? It could literally be anything, to be perfectly honest. I know a lot of people want some sort of end game mapping or something. Who knows what it could be, but they're saying there's even more content arriving with the new patch. Can't wait to see what that is tomorrow, huh? So to ensure the new runewords provide the experience best serves our players. Essentially, they're just saying, give them your feedback. Just be honest with them. If you think they need to be boosted up, if you think they're too powerful, Probably a lot of people won't, but if whatever you think of them, let them know here at the forum, and any bugs, of course. So how to participate, pretty basic. You can go ahead and click the link here in the description and read that if you need to figure out how to play the PTR and you want to. So that is incredibly interesting. New rune words we can try out, and crazy enough, there's going to be some other changes here that they haven't announced yet. So if you got any guesses on what that's going to be, let me know down in the comments. Peace out, fellas. Don't forget, keep slaying.